if you look at a whole timeline, like a Final Cut Pro, movie edit that has tens of thousands of little clips in it, Sandy Hook is less than 1/10 of 1% what we ever covered. And then I questioned whether it happened. Some listeners questioned it. And then about 6 years ago, the media kept saying, you're hurting families, you're sending people to their houses. Well, you just say it happened. And I'm like, well, I'm not even covering it. But yeah, some of the anomalies we looked at actually weren't anomalies. I questioned every big event where it's WMDs in Iraq or Jussie Smollett. I said, yeah, I think your kids died. And they went, we got you. You just admitted the whole thing was fake. And I'm like, no, I think it happened. And then they had Megyn Kelly do shows and all this. And then 4 years ago, after Trump got elected, they filed 2 lawsuits in Texas and 1 in Connecticut in controlled cities with Democrat judges. And then COVID happened and shut down the courts for a year and a half and all the rest of it. And then the judge in Connecticut and in Texas said, you're already guilty, you're defaulted, you didn't give us discovery. So if you watch the first trial that just did it 2 weeks ago, they had all the emails, all the text messages, all this. And I was wondering, how do they have all my text messages and how do they have all my emails showing nothing? Are they going to present them saying I didn't give them anything? So they went, we got your phone. We got you from your lawyer. And I'm sitting there going, yeah, I gave it to you. So it was all theater. It was all scripted. And, the good news is, and the bad news is, I don't have $5 million cash. I don't have all this money they claim. It's all lies. So they told the jury he's worth $400 million. InfoWars has 130 million. Alex Jones has 270 million. They wouldn't let us put on evidence about my net worth. So of course they got a $49 million judgment. But that's like saying you want to get 1,000 gallons of blood out of a turnip. There's no money there. So it's all just a joke. That's why we're in federal bankruptcy, to show that there's not all this money. And they would show 5-second clips of things out of context to the jury. And then we would try to show it in context. The judge would say no. So every law, every jurisprudence system, American system, thrown out the window. 2-week show trial, dozens of cameras, HBO filming the jury in the courtroom, the judge primping and putting microphones on and waddling around like a little fat vampire bat. I mean, this was more just surreal, like an acid trip for me than anything else. And like, we got your text messages from your lawyer. And they're like, well, yeah, I gave them to you.